Alright, we're working on the 1992 Dodge Dakota LE 4x4. And I finished putting on the second set of shoes tonight. And my only tools were what I got right there. I used that and this piece of wire. I would just take and tuck my piece of wire in here, and bend it around that so I could put this piece in. That was really the main deal that made it work. Now that I got one done, the second one went a lot faster. And I put this spring in last because this spring holds in that piece. And then, you got to do it in order. I actually put that bottom spring in the back there. That was the first one I put on. That one there. And then I got anti-seize on my star wheels. That's what I call them, star wheels anyway. I suppose it's got some kind of fancy name. And then this goes on first. That spring second on your front shoe. And that's the last one on the back shoe, and that holds in that piece. And then once all that's all put together, you just flip this up and hook that one in. Of course, you want to get it all back in position. So now when you step on the brakes and let go, it'll make this bigger. And I'm not going to worry about adjusting brakes tonight, because when I put the new drum on, it's actually quite a snug fit. I mean, it's not like too snug, but you can tell it's I'm not going to touch it right now. But so that's what it's going to look like. And I just got Keystone wheels to put on. $50 a piece. They're basically from a wrecking yard, but Keystone does paint them for you and ship them to you. So I bought a set of those for $200. But then I got this behind it, gives it a nice effect. I don't know if you actually be able to see through the small holes and look and see that, but you might be able to. It's brake caliper red. It's caliper paint, so it's paint made to be used on stuff like that. On my summer tires, it won't be so obvious, but in the winter, I use the magnesium rims. They're stock, the ones that came with the truck. I went ahead and put my heavier duty tires on the steel. It has a more open design, and you'll be able to see through it a lot more than now. So, pretty happy with how it turned out. I'll sleep on it and decide if I really want to, adjust those brakes. But all I'm going to do if you adjust them is turn the star wheel till it's snug and I can't turn it, and then back it off. And I think I'm going to end up pretty much exactly where I'm at. So I'll think about it. Of course, they will be adjusted every few months over time. That's the way I run out in this country. I mean, you got a lot of winter and deep snow, so I run the studded snow tires in the winter, and the summer ones, through the summer. I guess that only makes sense, huh? But what I'm saying is, every time I go through and change the tires, I take them off and put them on myself, and I pull the drums or adjust them however I feel what is needed. So, and this was a good call on this one. That's what the old ones look like. You can see there, that's pretty thin. Yeah. And then I could have had the drums turned. In fact, I still might, just to have some on hand ready to go, but I can feel there's quite a lip there, and that's what made them hard to get off the first time I thought about doing it. So I just put it in my notes, do it in the spring. So you know when you're trying to get the drums off and they don't want to come off too easy, it's because that lip's on there, and that means they need to come off and they need to be turned or replaced. In this case, I'm replacing them with brand new ones. So now to finish off the day, I'll put on the second drum and get it painted up nice and let that dry, so when I come back tomorrow, I'll go ahead and put the wheels on. And I'm going to sleep on that adjustment idea and see what I think about that. But that'll be enough for today. This is Joe and Rudy with Rudy Racing, signing off.